Grab your foam roller, coming to lie supine. Brace your abs and take the foam roller under your tailbone, hugging your non-dominant, not as tight leg in towards your chest with one hand, keeping the other hand on the ground for stability, sliding your dominant, tighter leg out long, bracing your abs, making sure the heel is connected to the floor so the leg isn't hovering in the air. This is the opposite of what we want if the leg is in the air, because we're trying to stretch out the front of the thigh and hip flexor. Point the toes here, actively reaching that leg towards the bottom of the mat. Watch out when you do this for the leg that's extended hip dropping down and the other hip hiking. Try and pull the leg you've lifted up into passe or knee flexion. Try to pull that hip down towards the bottom of the mat to even your pelvis out and to keep that stretch straight on so that we can really get into the hip flexors without moving into an imbalanced, uneven position. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slide that leg that was lifted out long, bringing the other knee in, hug it in. The leg that's lifted, guide that pelvis down towards, or that hip down towards the bottom of the mat. Don't hike the hips. So think about your side body and your obliques, your side abs lengthening. Brace your abs, make sure the leg that's extended, the heel is on the ground, the toes are pointed. Breathing here, just opening up the posturally tight hip flexors. Using your breath, bracing the abs as you're working here. Let's breathe together. 4 more breaths here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. One more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last breath before we slide it out. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's slide that leg out, bending the knees, both feet on the ground. Brace your abs. Exhale your air out. Inhale, pick the pelvis up, sliding the roller now down below the knees, or under the knees rather, so it's comfortable. From here, we're going to alternate lifting one leg up just a few inches so it hovers up from the roller. But before we lift, I want you to do pelvic flexion. So I want you to tuck your pelvis under like a scared puppy and flatten your low back into the floor. You'll lift one leg up so it hovers, and we'll hold it up. Begin with your stronger dominant leg coming up. Hold it up. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2, we're staying for 4 breaths. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3, keep the puppy dog tuck. Inhale 4. Exhale 4, lower that leg down. Switching sides. Tuck the pelvis, flatten the low back into the floor, low belly firm, pelvis even. Hold it up. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Inhale 4. Exhale, lower it down. Now, if when you keep that puppy dog tuck and your hips are even, you're not feeling your low abs, you can move into more of a neutral pelvis. This is level 4. It's possible your abs have gotten conditioned to the point where you no longer need this pelvic flexion to really find the lower pelvic floor. So what is neutral pelvis? It's somewhere between rounding and arching your low back. Let's try a set here. If you feel the front of the thigh, the groin area, the hip flexor activating, then you're not ready for this. You need to go back into that puppy dog tuck. Take the leg up, hold it up. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1, fight for that neutral pelvis to find the abs. Inhale 2. Exhale 2, imprint your back into the floor. Inhale 3, point the toes. Exhale 3. Inhale 4. Exhale 4, lowering that leg down. So if you noticed you were gripping in the thigh or groin, go back to your puppy dog tuck. If you were able to feel the abs and the abs only, then it is time to stay with that neutral pelvis from here on out when we're doing this exercise. So lift that leg, the other leg up, switching sides, hold it up. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Inhale 4. Exhale 4, lowering that leg down. From here, we'll slide the roller off to the side, grabbing our red Theraband and our big stability ball. Coming to sit on the stability ball, holding the red Theraband as we would a jump rope, throwing the center of it around our back, so around the shoulder blades. I'll turn around so you can see, and then wrapping it around the knuckles with the palms facing up. This band is here not as resistance of any sort. It's here as a reminder. I want you to puff your back ribs and shoulder blades back into it. I want you to keep your arms lifted, palms facing up to the sky, shoulders plugged down, wrist below the shoulders though, so we don't pull on the front of the shoulders. I want the upper back engaging, so back ribs, shoulder blades are pressing into that band. Chin is lifted, gaze is higher than eye level. Legs are together, we're seated with the legs together. Let your inner thighs pull back so you're on the top of your sits bones. Here we go. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, from our rib cage, we're going to twist. 2, 3, 4. Notice the head goes along for the ride. Inhale, prepare. And exhale, we twist. 2, 3, 4. Alternating sides. Inhale, brace the abs. Exhale and twist. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, prepare. And exhale and twist. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, prepare. Brace your abs. Exhale, twist. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, pelvis grounds down. Exhale, inner thighs pull back. Inhale, you puff the back ribs and shoulder blades into the band. Exhale, you keep your gaze up higher than eye level. Inhale, pelvis pulls towards the floor. Exhale, low belly pulls in and pelvic floor muscles lift up. 2 more sets. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. 1 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Setting the red Theraband to the side now. Picking up your red loop band to bring it around your outer thighs. With the red loop band around your outer thighs, we'll sit on the stability ball, sit profile to you. My hands are on my hips. I'm going to walk out to where my upper back and head are supported on the ball. My legs are hip distance apart, perfectly parallel. My pelvis is up. You can play around with that puppy dog tuck if you feel your thighs working too much. If you were able to use your abs when we were lying supine with that roller under our knees and maintain a neutral pelvis, perhaps it's time to fight for the neutral pelvis here, somewhere between arching and rounding the back. We're going to walk back up to a seated position. Now, if you want to tuck your pelvis, that helps with the spinal articulation on the way up. If you want to try to maintain neutral pelvis, that's going to be even more of a challenge, but give it a go. This is level 4. Once you're seated, use your exhale to let your inner thighs pull you back down, and then use your inhale to ground and feel your pelvis pulling down towards the feet as you walk back up. Keep that going. Exhale, walking out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, coming up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Going at a slow, steady tempo so you're building strength, not using momentum. Keep that going. Just another 15 seconds or so of walkouts, building up the strength in the internal abs. Perhaps feeling a little bit of the glutes and the hamstrings, the abductors of the legs, the lateral hamstrings with that band around, but it's a lighter band because I'm wanting you to find and recruit the muscles without the assistance of the band to tell you where you're not working. Brace your abs. Once you come back up, we're going to come onto our hands and knees, putting our forearms onto the roller for a forearm plank. This is level 4. By now, we should be holding a plank, bracing our abs. If you have back or knee issues, just keep your feet hip distance apart. If not, the feet can be together like you have one giant leg. Go ahead and come up into that plank. We'll be here for 1 minute. If you need to come down, you can always go into cat and cow. I'll show you that, but please do not come down unless you are feeling discomfort in your back. If you are, I would advise you to try to pull your abs in and use your exhales to lift up on the lower pelvic floor. But cat and cow looks like this. Arch on my exhale, round on my inhale. So that's the breathing if you're doing cat and cow. Arch on the exhale and round on the inhale. I'm going to come back into the forearm plank, but if you need to come down, you come down. Honor your body. Holding it. We just have 20 seconds left. Let's breathe. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Puff your shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. Firm the belly in. Keep reaching long through the heels and out through the crown of the head. Lift the chin a little bit. Take your gaze higher than eye level. Don't drop the chin. Plug the shoulders down. Exhale, slowly lower the knees to the floor and drape your body over the ball. 5 breaths here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, relaxing, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 2 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. I lied, you got 2 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Moving into back work, we need our blue Theraband and our purple loop band. We'll sit on our stability ball, squeezing the anti-burst ball between our inner thighs. So seated on the stability ball, purple loop band, blue Theraband threaded through the purple loop band to create what looks like a reformer strap. Once you have that, you put the purple loop band under your feet, wrap the blue Theraband around your knuckles, thumbs on the outside, sitting up nice and tall, inner thighs pulled back, squeeze in on the ball, and also pull the inner thighs back so you're on the top of the sits bones. We'll be doing external rotator cuff work, alternating sides. So we're going to take the arms. We'll do one at a time. Unilateral external rotator cuff. So watch. Exhale out. 2, 3. Inhale in. 2, 3. Alternating sides. Exhale out. 2, 3. Inhale in. 2, 3. Keep that going. Exhale out. 2, 3. Inhale in. 2, 3. And sitting up tall. Keep that tempo. I want to remind you of some checkpoints. Each inhale, feel as if someone has a hold of your pelvis and they're pulling it down, trying to pop that ball, pulling it towards the floor. Each exhale, make sure your belly is in and you're lifting up on the muscles that stop your stream of pee. And also on your exhales, imagine hands on the shoulder blades and puff the back ribs towards those hands, bringing yourself a little farther back into your back to engage it instead of the front of the shoulders. Keep going here, keep alternating. Working the back of the shoulders, working that rotator cuff for injury prevention purposes, also to balance the body, improve the posture, and enhance your performance as a horseback rider. Where's your focus? Keep your gaze up higher than eye level, chin lifted, collarbone wide, shoulders plugged down the back. Finish up the one you're on. And let's just slacken the band for a second. Roll the shoulders back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same seated position. You may have to change how much you've wrapped the band around the knuckles. Watch. We're going to do our seated trap rhomboid exercise for your upper back. I'm going to take my arms into 2 right angles with my wrist perfectly flat, elbows as high as my shoulders, shoulders plugged down the back. I'll inhale, prepare. Exhale to twist over my dominant, tighter side first. Inhale back to center, and exhale to lower the elbows back down. Let's do it together. Inhale, lift, 2, 3. Exhale, twist, 2, 3. Inhale, center, 2, 3. Exhale, lower, 2, 3. That's all it is. Take it up, 2, 3. And twist, 2, 3. Center, 2, 3. And lower, 2, 3. You got it now. I'm going to call out your checkpoints because that's what's most important for you to recruit the correct muscles. So you keep going. If at any point in time you've had enough, then take a break, take some shoulder rolls, take some neck circles, listen to your body, get a sip of water. As you're working here, I want you to be conscious of not pushing the belly out. Pull the belly in towards the spine. Plug the shoulders down the back. Pull the shoulder blades together. Lift your chin. Soften your gaze. Where is your gaze? It needs to be a little higher than eye level. Try and plug the shoulder blades together. Find some retraction instead of that winged position that we get with kyphosis. Pull the low belly in. Just another 20 seconds here. Hang in here. This is great for the abs. More importantly, great for the back. Imagine hands on your shoulder blades. Keep puffing the back ribs towards those hands that are hovering from your shoulder blades. Elbows lifted as high as the shoulders. Wrist flat. Watch that the wrists aren't coming in towards the chest, that you have a right angle between your wrist and your upper arm. Okay, lower that down. I just want you to come and drape your body over the ball just to release the serratus, so relaxing over the ball. 3 breaths here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, just relaxing. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's hard work. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's have one more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax out. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Picking up your blue Theraband, we'll tie it 1/4 of the way into our foam roller, taking the whole roller against the wall, coming down onto our knees, placing our pelvis on the ball for some upper back extension. Start by loading your dominant, stronger arm. Both arms will be doing a shoulder press, and the upper back will lift up on the inhale and will lower slowly down on the exhale. I'm going to move the ball just so you can see where the roller is and where my feet are. So the arches of my feet, my toes are down, the arches of my feet are pinning, well, the heels and arch of my feet are pinning the roller. My legs are hip distance apart. Okay, set up. Go ahead and start with your dominant, tighter arm, draping the body over the ball, and really find that relaxation like when we were just laying on the ball at the bottom, and then brace your abs, keep the belly in as you lift up into the press. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, lower, exhale, 2, 3, 4. We lift, inhale, 2, 3, 4, lower, exhale, 2, 3, 4. That's all it is. Lifting, 2, 3, 4, and lowering, 2, 3, 4. We lift, 2, 3, 4, and lower, 2, 3, 4. Belly's firm, shoulders are plugged down. Lift, 2, 3, 4. Gaze higher than eye level at all times. One more. Lift, 2, 3, 4, and lower, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and turn your roller around, wrapping around your non-dominant, not as strong hands, knuckles with the thumb on the outside. Taking the pelvis onto the ball, draping the body over, relaxing at the bottom, plugging the shoulders down the back, pulling the belly in. Inhale, lift up, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lower down, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift up, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lower, 2, 3, 4. You're doing great. Lifting, 2, 3, 4. Lowering, 2, 3, 4. Keep that going. We lift, 2, 3, 4. Plug your shoulders down and lower, 2, 3, 4. Retract those shoulder blades, pull them together, pull the abs in. Give me 2 more sets. 2 more full sets. Once you've completed those 2 sets, drape the body over the ball as we did before. 5 breaths here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just breathe, relax. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it go. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. We inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, we're going to move into a pec minor stretch using our stability ball. Set the foam roller and the blue band to the side. I'm going to face you, bringing my dominant, tighter arm, wrist onto the ball, creating that right angle, like a cactus, single arm cactus or goalpost pose. Other wrist is under my shoulder. I'm going to come into cow pose, so arching my back, bracing my abs, puddling my chest down towards the floor, and twisting my torso away from the arm on the ball. Hold it here. Inhale, 1, breathe. Exhale, 1. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 3. Inhale, 4. Exhale, 4. Inhale, 5. Exhale, 5. Going to 6. Inhale, 6. Exhale, 6. Pass the ball to the other side, setting up. If you're not feeling much of a stretch in the front of the shoulder or chest, make sure that the forearm, the elbow are supported. And you have a right angle, the elbow isn't above the shoulder. And that your tops of your feet and shins are down, knees are hip distance apart. There's a micro bend in your supporting arm's elbow. Your chest is melting down and you're twisting away from that arm. Breathe here. Inhale, 1, breathe. Exhale, 1. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 3. Inhale, 4. Exhale, 4. Inhale, 5. Exhale, 5. Inhale, 6. Exhale, 6. Sitting back on those heels. Great job. Grab your red loop band. Come to lie on your back, supine, placing the feet on the ball. Make sure your feet are hip distance apart. We're targeting the glutes here. However, the hamstrings, the back of your legs, will definitely feel the work. What I would suggest is trying to get the ball in as close to the butt as possible. If this aggravates the knees, then obviously take it a little farther away. Feet hip distance apart. We've placed the red loop band around our outer thighs. And once you have that set up, you can watch me, hands at your side. Now again, if you feel the front of the thighs and the hip flexors when you bridge, I want you to tuck your pelvis under. If you don't, we can play around with neutral pelvis, somewhere between rounding and arching the back. Inhale, lift the pelvis up. We're going to hold for 4 breaths. Inhale, 1, breathe. Exhale, 1. So that's all it is. I'm going to lower down. Let's do it together. Inhale, take it up, hold. Exhale the air out. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 3. Stay up. Inhale, 4. Fight for a neutral pelvis or pelvic flexion, lower down, upper back, mid back, tailbone. Again, scared puppy dog tuck, flattening the low back if your thighs and groin hip flexor area is overactive. Neutral pelvis somewhere between arching and rounding if you're able to access the core and not fire up the front of the thighs. Lift it up. Inhale, hold it up. Exhale the air out. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 3. Inhale, 4. Exhale, peeling down upper back, mid back, tailbone. And let's drape the calves over the ball. Inhale, point the toes. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, circle the feet away from one another. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, point the toes. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, circle the feet away from one another. 2, 3, 4. Keep that going. We point. 2, 3, 4. Circle the feet away. 2, 3, 4. And point. 2, 3, 4. Circle the feet. 2, and make sure they're moving away from one another. Eversion, that's best since you pronate. And point. 2, 3, 4. And eversion. 2, 3, 4. Bring the feet back onto the ball. One more set of our regular bridges. Feet hip distance apart. Here we go. Tuck the pelvis. Send it up. Hold it up. Exhale the air out. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 3. Inhale, 4. Exhale, peeling down upper back, mid back to tailbone. Sliding the ball out without locking the knees so that the heels are now on the ball. Make sure your legs are hip distance apart. I'd like you to externally rotate them from the top of the hip socket. This level 4, we're going to get a little more into the lateral hamstrings here. Now, if you feel pain in the knees when you do this variation, go back to parallel. So I'll show you both. I inhale, lift up. I'll do parallel first. And I bring the ball in and out. I'm going to be bringing it in and out 4 times and then rolling back down out of that bridge. Okay, so if we do an external rotation, I'll demo. Inhale, lifting up. And the legs go out in. So the legs end up looking like a butterfly or frog position as they go in and out. All right, you choose the variation you'd like, either the central hamstrings or the lateral hamstrings, which definitely need attention if you don't have knee issues. Make sure the rotation of the legs is from the top of the hip sockets. Let's get going. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, bring the legs in and out 4 times. And articulating the spine as you lower slowly. Inhale, prepare, coming up, bringing the legs in and out 4 times. And that slow spinal articulation as you lower down. Give me 2 more sets. Take it up. Bring it in and out 4 times. And lower it down. And 1 more set. Bracing your abs, using your abs. Keeping the knees soft even at the bottom when the legs are straight out. Okay, drape the calves over the ball. Give me the foot articulation we were doing before. Inhale, point the toes. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, circle them away from each other. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, point the toes. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, circle them away from each other. 2, 3, 4. 1 more. Point. 2, 3, 4, and circle, 2, 3, 4. Let's take that red loop band off, bringing our feet back onto the ball for wide leg bridging, just 2 sets. So watch, inhale, pelvis lifts up. My legs are as wide as if my feet were in stirrups at the gynecologist, or just a wide second sumo squat position. Here we go. Let's take it up. Lift it up, hold it up. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Inhale 4, articulating the spine, lowering down upper back, mid back to tailbone. One more set here. Tuck the pelvis if you're feeling quads or hip flexors. Neutral if not. Inhale, lift. Brace the abs. Exhale the air out. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Low belly firm. Exhale 3. Chin lifted. Gaze up on the ceiling, a little higher than eye level. Spinal articulation on the way down with the belly firm. Lower pelvic floor muscles lifting in and up. We'll set the ball to the side now. We'll tie our blue Theraband a quarter of the way into our foam roller and bring our blue loop band around our ankles. So our outside arm is going to be in shoulder flexion, and our inside leg, the arch of the foot will go into the band, and it'll do hamstring kickbacks going in and out. So let me demo. Take another 10-15 seconds to get set up, and you can set up as you watch. Make sure you start by stepping up with your dominant, stronger leg farthest away from the wall, because that's your standing leg. So it's going to be better for stability. Make sure you have one hand on a wall bar or counter for your safety. ToeSox are also excellent for extra safety. Do not lock your knees out when you step up onto the roller. Keep your focus up a little higher than eye level. My arms in shoulder flexion. My inside leg goes in and out with the hamstring kickback. Now, if this blue band, this progression for level 4 is too much, you can always go back to our red loop band, which is our level 3 progression. If the shoulder is hurting with the blue Theraband, go back to the green Theraband. Okay, let's get going. Stepping up, slowly bringing the arch of the inside foot into the band, outside arm into shoulder flexion, taking the leg in and out. I like to exhale it out. 2, 3, inhale it in. 2, 3, very slow. Exhale out. 2, 3, inhale in. 2, 3. It's pretty intense. Exhale out. 2, 3, inhale in. 2, 3, 3 more, and out. 2, 3, and in. 2, 3, 2 more. We take it out. 2, 3, and in. 2, 3. Try and point your toes. The toes that are on the roller, make sure they're parallel, and the toes that are pushing into that band. Slowly bend the knees. Brace your abs as you come off. Try to keep the gaze up higher than eye level. Turn around. We'll repeat on the other side. Take your time getting up. There is no race. Make sure you're conscious of your abs, the hand on the wall, the bend in the knees. Get set up with the inside foot, arch of the foot in the band. Point the toes. And here we go. Exhale. Inhale, prepare. Feeling your pelvis ground down towards that roller. Exhale, take the foot out. 2, 3. Inhale, bring it in as the pelvis grounds down. Try not to lock either knee at any point in time. Keep a micro bend. Use your toes. Point through the feet. Watch out for the wrist of your arm that's in shoulder flexion, flexing. Try to keep the wrist flat so that we work the back of the shoulder and not our wrist. Keep going. Give me 3 more sets. So exhaling out. 2, 3. Inhaling in. 2, 3. Keep that going. Out. 2, 3. And in. 2, 3. Finish up. Brace your abs. Make your way off. Taking that blue loop band or the red if you switched. Setting it to the side. Grabbing our stability ball. We'll bring our red loop band back around our outer thighs. So that's the red loop band around the outer thighs. Taking a hand to the wall. And you can bring the inside shin, top of the foot, onto the ball. Outside hand to the hip. Quad assisted stretch. Tuck the pelvis under. Drive the pelvis forward. Low belly firm. Feeling a nice stretch in the front of the thigh. Hold it here. Inhale 1. Breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Inhale 4. Exhale 4. Inhale 5. Exhale 5. Hang in there. Inhale 6. Exhale 6. Switching sides. Make sure your standing leg, the knee is soft. Make sure the foot is parallel, so the leg is perfectly parallel, the leg you're standing on. Your toes are pointed, your lifted leg, the toes that are on the ball. And if you get a cramp, just take the foot off the ball, do some eversion, some circles, some pointing like we did in our lower body series, and just to work it out. Like we've done in our lower body series when we draped our calves on the ball. So you can always do some foot articulation. So we should be on the other side now. Puppy dog tuck, inside foot is on the roller, outside hand is on the hip, soft bend in the knee. Make sure you're holding a wall. This shouldn't be a balance exercise because then the focus is going to be on building up the calves. And right now I really just want you to release your quadriceps. One more breath here. Coming out of it slowly. Great job.